results go after tonight? This was nothing. This was not what you wanted, needed. We want to take you through what happened tonight. What went wrong in your eyes?
I would say when you miss the basics, then it's not possible to win against Philly. And Philly was, especially in their counter press, very well, and they were very sharp after second ball and directly deep. And we lost so many times the ball, and it starts the first 5-6 minutes when we have the transition moments, when we are passing back, and then not sharp enough, not to have the right focus at the beginning, and then it's difficult. Set pieces, they overload the situation in the far post. We didn't adapt the positions. The second goal which we conceded was with 10 players. So and then second half was better, but we need more in our basics. We need more in our intensity. We need more in the duels, 1 against 1, 2 against 1, to create 2 against 1 situations, to have overload situation, and then to be very aggressive. That's the part, and Philly did it, especially in the first half, very well, and we missed it.
Recording in progress.
Seems the set piece defending has been a problem with this team so far this season. Is it a lack of execution? Is it the brain fart? What is it that every time we especially a good team like Philly, it seems to fall apart, especially when you're working the training?
Yeah, I would also say today it's high quality, especially with Wagner, with his left foot. This is high quality. The confidence when the ball is coming, and you see today the difference. You see the difference how they are running in the box to fight for the ball, to fight to score. And this is what we have to learn. And I said this in the locker room. It's clear that they have so many points. So because when they have these direction, when they are so strong in the duel, and I would say, I don't want to mention now that we have problems in our set pieces, but in some moments I agree. Was Austin and Toronto was different situation, but today, we have to adapt the positions and then to be strong in the duel. The set pieces then also you have to be strong. You have to be clear, focus on your target, and that's it. And especially then with the quality of Philly, they did it very well, and we were not good enough in this moment.
We'll go to Dan on Zoom.
Sandro, it just feels like that every opportunity you try to create with the ball, Philly just finds a way to prevent you from going forward. No shots at all in the first half. How frustrated were you in your technical area to watch this happen?
For me, to be honest, it's not a tactical point. In the first half, we changed then a little bit for the second half, but we were from the mental side, we were not ready. That was the problem. And then, of course, then you concede the first goal, the second goal with 10 players. That was a little bit unlucky in this moment, but you have to be ready. You have to be sharp when you have the ball to play forward, and when you use too many touches, and then it's clear. Counter press of Philly was very well, and then when we are using too many touches, then it's more easier for the opponent, and they want directly the ball and clear transition moments then from Philly, and that's it. And this is then, especially in our basic behavior, it was not good. First half was not good in our counter press, our reactions, everything in our basic behavior. What we need for our game, to be sharp, to defend all together, not only 1-2 players then, and to look, okay, or is he hopefully he's winning the duel. No, not to hope that your teammate is winning the duel. No, you have to help and to support each other, and also then to coach each other, to push each other. This is what you need for these games, especially against Philly.
We'll go to Luca.
Coach, you mentioned that at halftime, obviously you switched around the formation a bit, but what went into the decision making to start the game, having the formation, experimenting with the formation, and it seemed like Sofo and Chupo especially were playing a lot more deep than usual?
No, for me, it was not a tactical point, also not from Sofo. Sofo played in our defense as a right winger, so we had our back four in our defense first half, so then we changed a little bit the profile to bring Kyle on his right side, and then Omar on his left side, and then especially with Ronnie his quality with the ball, that he's able to play forward and in small space and also under pressure in these situations. This was the point. And yeah, we had our chances then to come back, but then you have also to score and to believe, okay, every time. And when you miss a chance, and we were directly in the game in the second half. And when you miss a chance, but I missed also today that we believe always, okay, we can come back. And it was a chance to come back, to be honest, in the second half. But at the end, we need a higher energy level and also in our supporting to each other. This is what we have to improve, especially for Wednesday.
We'll go back to Dan on Zoom.
Sandro, how difficult was it or frustrating was it during the first goal? Because the Union had two corners, and on the second one, at the far corner, they crowded Coronel. And even though he did well, still frustrating to see that ball not getting picked up when he made the save.
Yeah, we have to be ready, and this is from the mental side. You have to be ready when they overload the situation, and when you have zone defending with the first guys, and on the first post is no one. Then you have also to have the orientation with your zone. Then also to go closer to the far post. That's clear because Wagner with his left foot. That's clear, but it starts then with communication, and not because we have then also to adapt the new position of the opponent. So, and when no one is on the first post, then you have to stay closer on the second post, on the far post. That's a clear rule. We are always talking about that. We have to adapt the positions of, especially in our zone, against the opponent, and we didn't that. So, and then good ball, overload situation on the far post, and then for these guys, then in the overload situation, underload situation, it's very difficult then to defend. And it's not only one player or two players. The mistake to communicate, to coach each other. Okay, now we have to read these moments when they have this overload situation.
We'll go to Gary in the room.
You talked about high intensity, which is something that I agree with this team in order to be successful in the field. We had a game on Wednesday where you, staff, and everyone was ready to go, and it didn't happen. Did that contribute to what happened tonight, or that has no effect at all?
No effect. I don't know. No effect because Philly was the same. For Philly was the same situation. So, but we talked about our match plan during the week, but we talked also that we can have. It's not only the match plan; it's also our basic behavior, and this is it hasn't an effect because we didn't play on Wednesday. No. This is only to say then to find reasons for something like that. Never.